Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, GTR Math Tutorial, and Facebook, RJ Enseñado. So for today's video, I will discuss another set of Civil Service Exam Reviewer for Numerical Reasoning. So ang specific topic po natin ay percentage problems. Meron po tayong 10 items tungkol lahat sa percentage. Okay, so bawat slide na ipe-present ko po ay paki-post nyo muna at try nyong sagutan bago panoodin ang aking solution. So tapos, i-comment nyo po ang inyong sagot. Okay? Or i-comment nyo po ang inyong score. Okay? So number one, a shirt originally cost 480 pesos. It is now on sale at 25% off. How much is the discounted price? Okay, so para nga pala sa mga naghahanap ng civil service exam reviewer, pumunta lang po kayo sa product. Para sa mga nanonood sa YouTube, nasa bottom left po, makikita nyo dyan yung product. Okay, so i-tick nyo lang po yan. Nandyan may 4 na reviewer akong nakatag sa video na ito. So maganda pong mga reviewer yan para sa civil service exam. Okay, so let's start. So number one, a shirt originally cost 480 pesos. So original price is 480 pesos. It is now on sale at 25% off. How much is the discounted price? Okay, so marami tayong iba't ibang way para isolve ito. So isolve natin ng iba't ibang technique ito. So pwede natin gamitin ng formula para sa discounted price. Ang formula ng discounted price ay equal sa original price minus the discount. Then, etong discount, ang formula naman ng discount ay yung original price. Then, imumultiply natin yung original price sa discount rate. Okay? So, ang original price natin dito, So, ang original price natin dito ay itong 480. Ito yung original price. Tapos, itong 25% off, ito yung discount rate, yung letter D. Okay, so ito yung unang formula natin. So mamaya, pwede rin natin gamitin, meron pa tayong isang formula. Sa discounted price, pwede natin gamitin dito is yung 100% minus the discount rate and then imumultiply natin sa original price. So alin man dito sa dalawa, pwede natin gamitin. So unahin muna natin itong isa. So there we have discounted price equals original price. So we have 480 minus the discount. The discount is the original price, 480 multiplied by the discount rate. So ang discount rate natin ay 25%. So 25% pwede natin gamitin na fraction, 25 over 100, yung ibig sabihin ng 25%, or pwede rin namang decimal. Sa decimal ay 0.25. Okay, so alin man sa dalawa pwede nyong gamitin, pero ako I suggest mas maganda yung 25% na fraction, 25 over 100. Since percent means divided by 100. Kasi madali itong malo-lowest term kasi ito, ang 25 over 100, equal lang po yan sa 1/4. Pag nilowest term natin, divide both by 25. So, in 25%, magiging na siyang 1/4. Okay? So, 25 over 100, the same as 1/4. So, dahil madali namang i-mental ito, 480 divided by 4. So, eksakto siya, di ba? 48 divided by 4, that is 12. So, kopyahin lang natin yung isang 0, 120. Then, madali nang i-subtract, 480 minus 120, the answer is 360. The correct answer is letter B. Okay, so same answer if we will use the decimal. So if we use the decimal instead of 1/4, this will become 0.25. And then if we multiply this manually, so we have 480 times 0.25. So distribute the 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 8, we have 40. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 4, we have 24. And then 2 times 480, that is equal to 960. When we add this, so bring down 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 6, we have 10, carry 1, and then 1 plus 2 plus 9, we have 12. And then 2 decimal places, so therefore, yung decimal, ilalagay natin sa 2 decimal places, so nandito yung decimal point. So same answer, 120. And then subtract, we have 360. Okay? Or we can use the other formula. The discount price is equal to 100% minus the discount rate. We have 25%. And then multiply by the original price. The original price is 480 pesos. So subtract this, 100 minus 25%. So we have 75%. And then multiply by 480. 75% in In fraction, this is 75 over 100. And then in lowest term, if we lowest term this divide both by 25, so 75 will become 3. 100 divided by 25, that will become 4. And then multiply, divide first, so 480 divided by 4, that is equal to 120. And then multiply this 3 times 120 is equal to 360 pesos. Same answer. Letter B. Next number, number 2. What is 15% of 240? So all we have to do is multiply. So remember, in percentage, of means multiplication. So what is 15% of 240? Just multiply this. So 15% of means multiplication, and then we have 240. And then 15%, we can write this as fraction, or pwede rin in decimal. In decimal, 15% is 0.15. And then we have times 240. Okay, so let's use two solutions for this. The first one is fraction, the other one is decimal. So if we will use fraction, we can cancel the 10 in the numerator, 10 in the denominator. So we have 15 over 10. We can reduce this, divide both by 5. So 15 divided by 5, we have 3. 10 divided by 5, we have 2. So we now have 3 over 2 times 24. And then we can lowest term this, or divide 24 divided by 2. So we have 12. Then finally, multiply this, 3 times 12 is equal to 36. So the answer is letter D, 36. Or if we want to use the decimal, so we have 240 times 0.15. So just distribute the 5. So 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 4, we have 20. 5 times 2, we have 10, plus 2, so we have 12. Then 1 times 240, we have 240. Then add, so bring down 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 4 is 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. Count the number of decimal places, 1, 2. So therefore, put the decimal point here. So therefore, the answer is 36.00, or simply 36. So same answer of letter D. Okay, so next number, number 3. A number is increased by 20% and the result is 72. What is the original number? So let the original number, what is the original number? Let the original number be n. Okay, and then form the equation. A number, we don't know the number, so that is n. N is increased, so the operation is addition, by 20%. So that means 20% of itself. 20% of the given number. So 20% in decimal, we have 0.20, or simply 0.2. 0.2 of the number, so we have 0.2n. And the result is, so that means equal sign, and then we have 72. What is the original number? Solve the value of n. Okay, so just combine this, the n and the 0.2n. Remember this n, it has invisible coefficient of 1. So just add the numbers, 1 plus 0.2, we have 1.2. And then just copy the common n. 1.2n is equal to 72. To get the value of n, just divide both sides by 1.2. So in dividing, cancel the 1.2. In dividing decimal, all we have to do is make the divisor a whole number, move the decimal point one place to the right. Also do that in the numerator. So therefore, we have 720 divided by 12. So we can divide this mentally. 72 divided by 12, that is exactly equal to 6. Just copy the remaining 0. Therefore, the answer is 60, letter C. Okay. So I'll just pause the video. Saksak ko lang yung aking charger. Okay, next number, number 4. During a sale, the price of a bag was reduced from 1,200 to 960 pesos. What is the percent of discount? So we have the formula for percent of discount. Okay, so the formula for percent discount or percent decrease, the formula for that is old value minus new value divided by the old value. Okay? So the old value is the original price. During a sale, the price of a bag was reduced from 1,200 pesos. So this is the old value And then the new value is the 960 pesos. Okay, so just substitute to this formula to get the percent decrease. So therefore, we have old value is 1,200 minus the new value 960 divided by the old value 1,200. Okay? So 1,200 minus 960, that is equal to 240. So let's just divide this by 1,200. Okay? So to divide, just reduce this to lowest term. So we can cancel the each 1 0 each in the numerator and denominator. So we have 24 over 120. So this is divisible by 24. We can divide both by 24. So reduce to lowest term. 24 divided by 24 is 1. And then 12 divided by 120 divided by 24, that is equal to 5. And then we can divide this 1 divided by 5. The answer will be decimal and then convert that into percent. Or the easier way is, since percent means divided by 100, or we make the denominator equal to 100 by multiplying the numerator and denominator by 20. Since 5 times 20, that is 100. So multiply both by 20. So therefore, we get 20 over 100. In percent, that is equal to 20%. So the correct answer is letter B, 20%. Or if you miss this, that it's easy to convert 1/5 to a denominator of 100, just divide manually. So just 1 divided by 5. So add 1 0. Put the decimal point here. So 1 divided by 5 is 0. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. So therefore, subtract, there is no remainder. The answer is 0.2 in decimal or in percent. That is equal to 20%. Just move the decimal point 2 places to the right and then put the percent symbol. So just add 0 here. The answer, 20%. Number 5. A man spends 40% of his salary on rent. If he earns 15,000 pesos, how much does he pay for rent? Okay? So 40%, a man spends 40% of his salary on rent. So all we have to do is multiply the salary by 40%. Then given he earns 15,000 pesos. Okay, so therefore, how much does he pay for rent? Just multiply. 40% multiply to 15,000 pesos. So we can solve this using either fraction or decimal. So it's better if we use fraction. 40% is 40 over 100. And then we have times 15,000. Or if we want to use decimal, this will be 15,000 times 40% in decimal, that is equal to 0.4. Okay, so if we use fraction, we can just cancel the 2 0 in the numerator, 2 0 here, or we can cancel the 0 here in the 40, and then 1 0 in 100, cancel another 0 in 15,000, and then cancel this. So therefore, we have 4 times 1,500. So 4 times 15, 4 times 15, that is 60. Just copy the 2 zeros. So therefore, the answer is 6,000 pesos, letter C. Or if we use decimal, just multiply this 4 times. We have 3 zeros. So just copy the 3 0. And then 4 times 5, that is equal to 20. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2, we have 6. Count the number of decimal places, 1. So therefore, put the decimal point here. So therefore, the answer is 6,000 pesos. Same answer to this using fraction. Number 6. What percent of 80 is 20? So we can solve this directly by translating this word by word. Okay, so we have what percent? We don't know the percent, so let's represent that as n. Okay, so what percent? So we have n. Of means multiplication. So what percent of means multiplication, and then we have 80 is means equal sign. So n times 80 is equal to 20. Then solve the value of n. To solve the value of n, just divide both sides by 80. So therefore, cancel this. The value of n is equal to 20 divided by 80. We can cancel the 0. 1 0 in the numerator and denominator. So we have 2 over 8. So reduce this to lowest term. We can divide both by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Then it's easy now to convert this to to a denominator of 100. 1/4, we can write that as what number should be multiplied to 4 to make it 100? So just multiply by 25. 4 times 25 is 100, and then 1 times 25 equals 25. Therefore, the correct answer is 25 over 100, or in percent, that is 25%. Or another solution, just divide 1 divide by 4. So add two zeros, tapat dito. So we have 0, 10 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 4, that is equal to 8. Subtract, we have 2, bring down 0. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Therefore, the answer is 0.25, or in percent, that is equal to 25%. So the correct answer is letter C. Okay. Number 7. If a number is 150% of 60, what is the number? Okay, so gawan natin ang equation. If a number, we don't know the number, so let the number be n. So therefore, the equation will be if a number n is means equal sign. If a number is 150%, so we can use fraction or decimal. So I will use fraction. 150%, that means 150 over 100. And then of means multiplication, and then we have 60. So what is the number? So just solve this. N is equal to 150 over 100 times 60. So just cancel 1 0 in the numerator, 1 0 in the denominator, and then another 1 0 in the numerator, 1 0 in the denominator. So the denominator now is just 1. Okay, so therefore, we only have 15 in the numerator times 6 over 1. No need to write the over 1. So just multiply this 15 times 6. So 6 times 5, that is equal to 30. Carry 3. 6 times 1 is 6. Plus 3, we have 9. So the correct answer is letter C, 90. Number 8. The population of a town increased from 20,000 to 25,000. What is the percentage increase? So the formula for percentage increase, we have direct formula for percentage increase. So the formula is, so 20,000, this is the old value. 25,000, this is the new value. So the percentage increase is equal to the new value minus the old value over the old value. Okay, so just substitute. So the new value is 25,000 minus the old value, we have 20,000 divided by the old value, 20,000. And then we need to convert this to percent. So subtract first 25 minus 25,000 minus 20,000. So we have 5,000 divided by 20,000. So we can reduce to lowest term, or we can cancel the 3 zeros in the numerator and denominator. So we have 5 over 20. And then we want the percent increase. Percent means divided by 100. So let's make the denominator equal to 100. So what number should be multiplied to 20 to make it 100? So multiply by 5. 20 times 5, that is 100. So multiply also the numerator by 5. 5 times 5, that is equal to 25. Therefore, 5 over 20 is 25 over 100, and that is equal to 25%. Another solution, just divide 5 divided by 20. Okay? So 5 divided by 20, add 2 zeros. So copy the decimal point. 50 divided by 20, we have 2. 2 times 20, we have 40. Subtract, we have 10. Bring down 0. 100 divided by 20 is 5. 5 times 20, we have 100. The remainder is 0. So therefore, convert this to 0.25, convert in decimal, in percent is equal to 25%. Letter C. Okay? Number 9. If 35% of a number is 49, what is the number? So just form an equation, translate this word by word. If 35%, so 35% convert in decimal, that is equal to 0.35. It's better if we use decimal here because if we use fraction, we have 35 over 100. Wala namang 0 yung 49, so walang makakancel. Ginagamit ko lang yung over 100 if yung base natin or yung isang number dito ay may 0 para makancel. Okay, so in this case, 35% decimal yung gagamitin ko. Okay, so we have if 35% of a number, ibig sabihin ng of is multiplication. Of a number, we don't know the number. Let's say the number is n. So we have 0.35 times n is means equal sign, and then we have 49. What is the number? Just solve the value of n. To solve the value of n, just divide both sides by 0.35. Divide both sides by 0.35. Cancel the 0.35. That is equal to 1. And therefore is equal to 49 over 0.35. So make the divisor a whole number. Move the decimal point 2 places to the right. Also do that in the numerator. So therefore, we have 4,900 divided by 35. And then just divide this manually. So divide manually. We have 4,900 divided by 35. So we have 49 divided by 35 is 1. 1 times 35, we have 35. Subtract, we have 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. Bring down 0. 140 divided by 35, that is equal to 5 or that is equal to 4. That is equal to 4. 4 times 5, we have 20. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2, so we have 140. Subtract this, that will be 0. So just copy the remaining 0 here. The final answer is 140. Okay? So 35% of 140 is equal to 49. Last number, number 10. The price of a book increased by 10% to 220 pesos. What was the original price? Okay, so the price of a book increased by 10%. What was its original price? Okay. So 220, this is the new price. This is the new price. So we use the formula new price. New price is equal to the original price. So we have an increase. So new price is equal to original price plus the increase. Okay? And then the formula for the increase is original price times. So new price is original price plus the increase that is equal to original price times the rate of increase. The rate of increase is 10%. Okay, so just substitute. So we have 220. 220 is the new price. Okay, 220 is the new price. So we will substitute 220 to the new price. We have 220 equals original price. Let the original price be X. Okay, so let's just use X so that we only have one variable. So we have X plus OP is X and then times the rate. The rate is 10%. In decimal, 10% that is equal to 0.10 or simply 0.1. Okay, or we can use fraction. So let's just use decimal 0.1. So we have x times 0.1. Or we can write that as 0.1x. Okay, 0.1x. And then we can combine this. Remember, there is an invisible 1 here. So therefore, we have 220 is equal to 1x plus 0.1x. So that is equal to 1.1x. Just add the 1 and the 1.1 and then copy the common variable x. 1 plus 0.1, that is 1.1. Okay, now we can solve for x. Just divide both sides by 1.1. Divide both by 1.1, we can cancel this. That is equal to 1. So therefore, x is equal to 220 divided by 1.1 in dividing decimal. Move the decimal point, make the denominator or the divisor whole number. So move one decimal place to the right. So the denominator will become 11 and then the numerator move also one decimal place to the right and then add 0, we have 2200 or 2200. Now just divide manually. So we can divide this mentally. 22 divided by 11, that is exactly equal to 2. Just copy the two zeros, so therefore the correct answer is 200. Letter C. That's it. So Thank you for watching. I hope na marami kayong natutunan sa video na ito. At kung meron kayong math question, i-comment nyo lang dito or i-PM nyo ako sa aking messenger, RJ Enseñado. So good luck sa lahat na nagre-review para sa civil service exam or kahit na anumang exam that involves basic mathematics or percentage problems. So bye-bye and God bless.